3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for enjoying that little time lapse we did there. We just needed to adjust how this on-ramp situation was being handled here. There was not an easy way at all to get over to that industrial over there. That didn't really make any sense. So I just kind of reconfigured how the on-ramps and off-ramps were being handled here. So instead, there really wasn't a good way to get from this road to that road at all. There was this road here, but it goes under, so I added a little bypass right here that helps us get over to this side and that roundabout as well. But yeah, it was really bizarre trying to get over to this road. So I just made a little bit of a overpass across both sides. I kind of changed it up a little bit, made it a little interesting. So I had the on-ramp on this road come to this side, kind of come in the middle here. Might end up turning it into 2 lanes if it gets to be a backup, but I don't think it will. I think we've already got some weird industrial over here. It might make sense to maybe, since this is a trade school, maybe have, you know, a separate road come over here and have this be some form of industrial area. I don't know what. Maybe a forestry area could be cool. Either that or I don't know actually what the other good one would be, because really, I mean, maybe I don't think farming would actually make any sense, so probably not that. I was kind of thinking too, we didn't really have any warehouses anywhere around, which could be useful, like especially maybe here. We could maybe plop down a warehouse and see how that looks. Because since this is a lot of a lot of commercial area here, it would make sense that we would be storing maybe some commercial zone goods here. Kind of makes sense to me. And then let's kind of just hide that ugly wall with some trees. Well, I don't even know what we're gonna put in this area, so we're just gonna put trees there for now. Just kind of hide that a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse there. Let's get rid of these trees here. I think this is gonna serve our purposes way better. The only thing would be that this little slip through lane here is gonna probably attract a lot of cars going down this road here, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. So the main purpose of this is a transport episode. Kind of made sense. We had to redo this part of the highway here. Let's get rid of this bush down here because that was definitely popping through. However, so we did that now. So I think the only thing left to do is get a couple bus routes in here. That would be my thing. I think we're just gonna stick with the buses. Let's get a bus depot. Maybe throw that over here. I'm actually gonna just delete. I'm gonna try to slide it as far over here, and then we'll go with that for now. So we need to make a couple bus loops. Let's get our bus line creator here. We're gonna pause it, and we're gonna focus on getting a few good bus loops. I think it's gonna end up always coming back to the train station, at least for this section. I think that we'll have maybe a couple loops. Maybe we'll just do two. One, we have a loop come down through the and actually let's just start it there. So we're gonna start here, and then we're going to go to, we'll stop at the train station, and then we are going to just kind of walk down this road here, and then come down. We might do, let's do a loop through there, and then we will come back through this area and down this road. Stops maybe every other block. We will make a stop out here in front because we're not going the right way to get into that area there, which is fine. Maybe do another stop there. I don't think, maybe we do actually go down there. So let's stop along the beach here, and then we will do another stop on this road, and we'll do another stop there, and then stop maybe 2 more times here. Okay, and then we will come make this turn down this way, go down our organics. Oh man, do we just... that's really interesting why it's making me have to do that. What happens if I do that? Wait, is it like... I don't think it's doing... I think it's literally just... Why? That's really bizarre. Why? Whatever. We'll just do this for now. Alright. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't pop it up automatically. It's kind of annoying. Let's choose our vehicles, and we are going to go with our... We'll just do the articulated airport bus for now. Maybe not. Alright, let's try that again. I do it from here. Okay, well, there we go. Well, it's not letting me choose the vehicle, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's kind of neat. Give it a little, it'll actually name it for you. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, well, so we'll just leave it at 7 vehicles for now. I think that should be fine. It looks like they have 200. That should be more than enough. And honestly, we'll actually bring it down to 5. We'll see how that goes. So the second line, we might... I don't exactly know what we're going to do here. We might just kind of go through, loop loop maybe once through the residential area here. Not really sure where this is gonna go. If we want to loop maybe through our shopping area, maybe come through the high school, make a loop through the high school, I guess, and then come back through this way, through there, and then we will just connect. And then let's go the opposite way. Let's pause it for a second here so we don't get out of control. Okay, let's do the same thing. Mix that one up just a little bit, which is probably fine. Alright, so let's go with those two. Let's check these ones out. So we got the purple line. Again, I think maybe just 3 buses is probably enough for that. And then let's just auto name them. We'll probably change that, but we'll just go with that for now. Again, let's just do 3. We'll come back and check these in a little bit to see how they're doing. I think 3 should be enough, should be sufficient, but we'll find out. We'll have to check how these ones are doing. Wow, these trees are in the road. Alright, so that bus turned this way. Oh yeah, we were gonna connect this, weren't we? So let's actually just move the road in. I think that usually works best. Actually, you know what we might do? Let's turn it to over there, because that's where the path is. It's closer to that. I think that works out probably better. I'd be interested to see how this is going. So what do we got so far? We just need visitors, so we'll maybe turn it down. We don't really need the money from that park, so that's okay. And would you look at that? This thing is actually operating normally. We're only a short 11 workers. That's amazing. Yeah. So this is looking really nice. This is honest. I'm very happy with how this has turned out, actually. Let's put a couple trees in there. Get rid of that ugly gap. We got the little gap here. We can put some trees in, as well as down here. Just kind of fill it in. It's kind of killing the trees, but it looks okay. All right, that's a good start. Good start with that transportation. I don't think we really have any capacity at all for trains at the moment, but it's a tough call. It's a tough call because all of these guys here, they're transporting. Honestly, I think this train station has a lot of, I was going to say had a lot of activity, but not currently. It actually has done 111 passengers lately. That's actually pretty darn good. And weirdly enough, all of these people here are going down to that bus station instead of the one next to the train station. That's really bizarre. Are they all stopping right here? Not all of them, I guess. But it's weird. That's definitely weird. Let's open up these things to make sure we see what's happening. And you know what? I'm going to actually turn on a policy where we encourage biking, because we haven't done that yet. I don't really... Well, and we'll turn on recycling. I don't really want to do free public transport. I think you make a decent amount of income from transport. So let's not do that for now. If it comes down to it and we're like, you know, just rolling in the dough, then maybe we will. But for now, I think we're going to leave it. I think this is looking good so far. We don't have any backup traffic here. It just really is a weird layout. Technically, if you're coming from this way, you could get off the highway onto this road. And before, you could have gotten off on the highway on this road too, which is really weird. But going the other way, you could get off here, but you can't get off. Well, you'd have to get off here, and then you'd loop around this way. It still doesn't get you to this road. So again, that is why this road is very useful. And we can actually see that by clicking on it. You can see there's a lot of uses on that. So a lot of the traffic is coming this way to get onto that, which is interesting because they could definitely just come a little bit further and then get off there. So that is a little interesting. But so far everything is looking pretty good.
And now, the part of the show where Seth comes out and tells a funny joke.
Name the kind of tree that you can hold in your hand. A palm tree.
And that concludes this brief intermission where Seth comes out and tells a funny joke. Please enjoy the rest of the show, and do remember to leave a laugh.
Kind of figure out what else we want to do with our trade school here. We're technically still only a 1-star. However, I think we might. Like that's a pretty good spot for the cafeteria. I think it always makes sense to put that near the front. So we will put that there. Let's get a couple trees up front here. Okay. Is that a bush I can delete? It is. Okay. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think honestly this trade school is doing pretty well. We're almost at the next ends in 5 weeks, so we're almost there. We need more students. It's amazing how we just have no students. I mean, it seems like we should have more, but I guess not. All right, let's maybe what we do here is we maybe do some more touristy. Tourism, is that leisure? No, that's leisure. We want tourism. Maybe we just put some more of these buildings down. You know, get some of these after dark buildings. They're not the biggest, which is good. We'll do that. We'll spread that out just a little bit. Because we don't want anything super tall here is the idea. Because, I mean, I guess technically it would make sense because these would be hotels, right? Beach hotels. I guess that would have made more sense there, wouldn't it? I guess this is okay. Because it would make sense that these are hotels here. But we'll go more on the leisure side here. Get some of these buildings in. Yeah, why not? So that's kind of all there is, to be honest. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go back to our trusty old bobs. We'll do some bobs. No. What do we want here? I don't really know what we want. Is there a 13 plus? There is. Put a giant target down here. Probably not the best idea. A food line? That doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, a Piggly Wiggly? Oh man, I really actually don't. I think I might put a Piggly Wiggly down here. Again, that doesn't really make any sense. Dick's Sporting Good. What is that? Ooh, wow. That's a unique building. A luxury shopping center. Why don't we put that here? And then we will just... I mean, you can tell. You can just tell how luxury this is. Look at that luxury shopping center. Well, okay, well... So we'll just do this. Maybe we'll get some parking lots in here. Turn that off, go into here. And then we will use these guys, and we want the B. Okay, we want the ones that say B. They actually say B, they do. So if we said B. Yeah, so there's not a lot. We probably want B1, yeah. Alright. We'll be okay with that, I guess. Just some parking here. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's part of the community center, which is okay. Alright, I think we just kind of need to fill in. Ooh. Ooh, that's a really nice one. I really like that. Oh, I'm just on the big ones, that's why. Alright, I could probably scoot those over, so let's scoot that over to there. Scoot that one over to there. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Alright, let's get this kind of concreted out. Make it look a little more unison. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get this concrete back here. Alright. Now I think the last thing here would just be to kind of get some bushes down by the water. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We didn't up our reputation. It's a little sad, but we are gaining. Alright, well this is unfortunate. Man, are these things really that loud? That's actually really disappointing. Yeah, I mean it would make sense. How loud are we talking here? Oh boy, yeah, that's real bad. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we can have this building. How much does that remove the red? Maybe. That did a fair amount. I think we'll go with that. Maybe get rid of this building. That might just clean it up. We'll have a couple of these, I guess. I want this one to go away. You can disappear now? You're not sick, right? Oh man, all these people are sick too. Oh boy. That ain't good, that ain't good. Alright, we'll just have those autofill in, I guess. We'll see what comes in. Hopefully those people stop being sick. I think we're gonna need another medical clinic down here. That would only make sense, and we might put it, we'll probably put it right there. I think that's a good spot for it, right downtown. Right downtown, I think that's a good spot. So these people are definitely sick because this is a real nasty leisure building, and this is a tourism building. No, that's leisure, this is tourism. So that's not great. Luckily, it's just kind of those couple buildings, so we're gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Just kind of ignore it. How many people need to work here? Holy cow. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna put down. I don't think we're gonna put anything down there. Maybe we just do a one road straight this way like that. And then we can put a nice big building right at the end. Did I use this already? I think I used this up there, didn't I? Yeah. It's a little big. What about, there's nothing in the 9 to 12s that we got. Wow, we have a 13. Look at the size of that boy. Well, I guess I'm just gonna use, no, see, I don't really want to use that one again. Well, maybe I do. And we'll just stick that one there. Well, it's not actually that bad. Get rid of these trees inside the building. Alright. Just kind of fill in this with a little bit of trees. Beautiful, beautiful. Those are gonna die, which is okay. I think a pathway through here would be very useful, would be my guess. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna build it right through azimuthal, and then that should connect into there. We will finish this fence back up. We'll delete a couple of the trees under this thing. Okay. Beautiful. We can probably take this road back just a smidge. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, look at that. There's already people using it. That was an excellent, excellent choice. Honestly, you could probably get away with maybe some houses here, which I think I'm gonna do. I think that could work out nicely, to be honest. And this should still be, well, it's not in the same zone, but let's actually just make it again. What's the self-sufficient buildings? I think that could look nice. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit here. We're up to 6,400 people now. I think we're just chugging along at this point. But still, we don't have a lot of people in the university trade school, so that's a little bit disappointing. But I think we're looking good here. Now we don't, again, have a lot of. We got the couple bus lines. We do have the one loop. I feel like there probably could be the other way, so we might do that. It would make sense that we would have an opposite loop here. So let's just go ahead and build that. We might, well, that's interesting. It's interesting, if you click add stop here, it will force it to go there, but if you go up here, then it has to make that weird turn. Alright, well, we're gonna cut this one off here instead, which is fine. And then we're gonna follow along with this path. And I think we're actually gonna skip this loop on the way back, or around this way. You know what? No, we're not. We're just gonna have to make a little weird loop, I guess. Okay, and then we stop there, and we stop there. So let's get into this. We will update the line number. And again, we'll just make it 5 like the other one. I think that should be okay for now. It'll be really nice once we get more trains involved. Because that train line goes all the way down here, down all the way that way. It doesn't go this way, which is strange, but yeah, I'm kind of foreseeing something like what we did at this view here. It would have made more sense to have those buildings line this one, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm thinking, something in the lines of, if we zoom in, like this look, but majority of the way down this whole beach here. That's kind of my goal, I guess, is to have this kind of just lined with hotels and tourism and all that fun stuff. I don't know if you guys saw in my time lapse, I was planning on making this into an airport area, which oddly enough, it didn't actually save that, so that's interesting. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We made good progress here. We finished up this area down here. We completely redesigned this interchange, and we increased our population again by a couple thousand, which is great. We'll need to finish out our trade school eventually, and then I'm thinking we'll probably do some sort of maybe industrial area over here. I'm not really sure yet. And I kind of wanted like this whole area over here to kind of be like a nature reserve. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but like honestly, like this whole area would be like a nature reserve, which I don't know, makes sense to me. It's kind of what they do like in these marshlands, like especially down in like Florida. They kind of have these whole giant nature reserves all in the swampy areas. So the green gardens, that's perfect. But yeah, I don't think that's too much area. It would be, there's gonna just be a massive amount of trails and paths through there. I think that could look really cool. Coming down this entrance here, I think this industrial is definitely gonna move. It's weird, like you don't really have industrial in these areas, so that's why I don't really know where to put it. So it's gonna end up being maybe in this chunk here or back over here in this chunk. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll have to deal with that in another episode. But again, appreciate you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See you guys.